There's something we gain in facing adversity, and I feel like a lot of us escape that equation in coping mechanisms. We all got trauma and we all have things that make us hurt in the deepest and darkest ways. But I think in facing adversity, you may lose a sense of safety, but you gain something else. You may lose a sense of comfort, but there's something else that you get in return. And what you get in return is invaluable. It colors who you are. It informs your character, and your character is something that you take with you for the rest of your life. And as long as we're coping in unhealthy ways, there's always going to be negative manifestations of that. And until we really claim our power and claim our agency, our coping mechanisms will always have more power over us than we do over ourselves. And it's a deep notion to think about, but until we can really do what the fuck we want outside of addiction, you're just a sheep. You're not really a wolf. You're not a tiger until you really just doing shit on your own accord. And a lot of us aren't doing things on our own accord is because we done been through shit and nobody really taught us how to do that. Nobody supported us through that. And this shit is a motherfucker. Life is not it's some of the coldest shit. But in that, and having experience that, I can say that it can be some of the most beautiful shit. You can create your experience with this shit, but you gotta be strong, you gotta be courageous. And you have to know that there is another side, which there is. I've been suicidal, and through God's blessing or whatever you want to call it, it didn't go there. And it was through me being resilient in that fight with myself that I was able to understand the beauty of humanity. I was able to encounter my demons. I was able to see what a demon was, and to understand that personally. Like, we can read the Bible, we could read this, we could read that, or hear about this, watch that. But I encountered demons. And to understand that the demons that I would hear about or read about were inside of me, that was a crazy thing to experience. But it also gave me perspective on how finicky life is, or how finicky our personal experiences can be. So, I'm saying all this to say that you have power, you have potential, and the world is yours, truly. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be, and despite your situation and circumstances, there's a spot for you to be where you want to be. But you have to believe in yourself, and you have to invest in yourself, and it's not easy. It's actually hard. It's actually difficult. But part of the difficulty, it serves as a proving grounds. Are you worthy? Are you worthy of all that you desire? Are you? Because if you keep falling prey to coping mechanisms, to whatever's holding you back, it's like you're just not ready. Until you can transcend your situation, you probably aren't worthy. And to be worthy, you gotta put in the work. So, put in the work. And the work will be hard, know that. Know that when you start. The work, it won't be easy, but part of the commitment is understanding that it won't be easy. And that's how you get buff. If we take this to working out, when you get under that, when you get under them weights, it's not supposed to be easy. I mean, maybe when you start, and that's you can make this akin to any other situation in life. You wanna start light, but incrementally you wanna get heavier, because that's how you work your muscles, and that's how you get buff, and that's how shit changes. We don't want the same thing to happen over and over again. We won't change. But you can't change doing the same shit. We can't be better taking part in activity that's holding us back. Addiction is very prevalent in society today. We see it in many forms. We're addicted to our phones, we're addicted to social media, we're addicted to the internet, we're addicted to porn, we're addicted to toxic relationships, we're addicted to drugs, we're addicted to alcohol, we're addicted to food. I probably can keep going, but you get the gist. So, part of reclaiming your power is reclaiming your mental, reclaiming your intention. What is your intent? When you start the motherfucking day, you got however much time. How do you intend on using that time? We all got 24 hours, but what makes the difference between a boss and a bitch? How you use it. Are you a bitch or are you a boss? This goes for men and women. So, that's how I like to start my days. How am I a boss? How am I gonna correlate my actions with that of a boss? And some days I fuck up, but it's cool because I got a standard. I got something to judge myself by. I got goals. So until you can have those things, you always just it's gonna be a crapshoot every time. You never know. But when you got goals, you can't just be never knowing. You have to know. You have to have something to judge yourself by and live according to. So let's be great. Life is beautiful when you make it that way, but life can be tragic if you let it. So let's stop letting life be what it is and make it what we want.